Hello, my dear viewers. This is the Dukas Copy Webinars YouTube channel, and you are watching Forex Trading with Rakesh. Today is 3rd of October 2023. Well, guys, this is Tuesday, and please do not confuse me as an employee of Dukas Copy Bank. I'm not an employee of Dukas Copy Bank. I'm just an independent technical analyst. Therefore, all the views or the trading ideas and the opinions that I'm going to talk about here in this webinar are of my own. They have nothing to do with the Dukas Copy Bank. We'll be strictly discussing the price action, and also we'll ignore the fundamentals because there is no time to talk about the fundamentals. So to cut our analysis short, we will be focusing ourselves on the charts, and for the charts we'll be using the candlestick type of charts. If you don't know, then let me tell you that there are some other types of charts also. One is bar chart, one is area chart, then line chart, then Renko chart, and so many others also. But we'll only focus on the candlestick type of charts. Why? Because they give us enough information that we need to draw our key levels of importance. Now, why I say them the key levels? I will give you some background about this. That key levels are the levels where we are expecting the price to either just reject that level, or if the price goes through that level, it starts acting otherwise opposite. Like suppose if we are expecting a key level, we have drawn a key level on our chart and we are expecting it to act as a support. If it acts as a support, then it's fine, but if it doesn't act as a support and the price crosses it, then it is supposed to act as a resistance. Now this is the advantage of knowing the key levels in advance, so that we can plan our trades close to those levels. When we plan our trades close to those levels, we generally get a very good risk to reward ratio, and that is the key to success in the longer run while doing the trading. Okay, so with this said, let me also tell you that at the end of the session I'll be taking the questions from the viewers. So rather than waiting till end, you can ask me questions right away in your chat box that is provided, and I will try to satisfy all the answers, all the questions with the answers from my point of view. Lastly, whatever I say in this live stream is only for information or knowledge. It should not be taken as a trading advice. I'm not a trading advisor. Okay, so please do not take it as a trading advice. Do your own research before you put your money on the line. But if you find the style and the method that we teach or I tell you here good enough for you to follow, you are very much free to follow my method, but at your own discretion. All the profits and the losses will be yours. I have nothing to do with that, nor even the Dukas Copy Bank has to do anything with that. But believe me, we are responsible people here, and we do not give you advices just like that. It's your sole discretion if you have to take it. Okay, so before I take you to the charts, let me take you through this standard risk disclaimer. This will clear any doubt if you have. Please go through it, pause the video if you want to, read it, understand it, digest it, and then only hop on to the charts. Hopping to the charts is not what is required at this point. At this point, you need to know what is the risk that is involved while you are trading. All right, guys. So right now on your screen is the first chart of the day, which is the US dollar index. Well, few days back we had these levels on our charts, and we were expecting the price to not to breach 105.31. Actually 105.85 was the level, but it finally breached that and found resistance at 106.52. Thereafter it came back and found support at 105.31. that is what we have marked here on the downside, because the price has already maintained or marked a higher high yesterday. So we have marked this as the fresh support now, and we are expecting this previous high to be acting as a good support, and which it is acting as right now. But if you go to the 4-hour, we have seen higher high than this one. So now this should be our support, and the resistance being 107.12, which is the ultimate that we have drawn or on chart. So we'll keep that. Otherwise, this today's high can also act as a short-term resistance for the US dollar in the coming time. So if we have to sell this market on the 4-hour basis, we can sell this market below 106.49. But if you have to sell it for the long term on the daily basis, then we need a price below 105.31 to close on the daily closing basis, so that we can look for the selling opportunities in the dollar index. Similarly, in the case of euro, we have the lowest price 1.0443 on the chart mark, but price has not tested that low. So this low of this particular day, that is yesterday, can be acting as a short-term support, and on the higher side we have resistance now around 1.0493, which is also, you can see that swing pivot. Okay, the price is making low, a lower high, and lower low. So this becomes your downswing pivot. If the price breaks through this to the upside 1.0493, if the price breaks through this on the 4-hour, we will become buyers in this market. But if you go to the daily chart, then you will see that the price has to go beyond 1.0615 for us to become buyers in this market. So for us, the crucial resistance, okay, let me clear all this stuff so that you have a clear idea what I'm talking about. I'll clear this also. So this is what I'm talking about. This high that the price has made is a crucial resistance in my opinion, which is 1.06169. okay, once the price breaks this, we become buyers. Otherwise, we keep looking for selling opportunities close to this area. In case of GBP USD, it has already seen very extreme levels on the downside. Well, we have started selling this market around here somewhere, 1.2818, I think. If you remember, then otherwise second opportunity we got here around 1.2547. We are already in huge profits, but I did not personally open this trade, but I was sure that the market is going to go to these levels. Well, these levels have been achieved already. So now 1.2009, which is the ultimate support for this market, is also the ultimate target for us, and the price can even go beyond 1.1802 is the level where I am expecting the price to go, but I think that will take much longer time. But right now, for tomorrow or day after, we can target at least 1.2009 in this market. Although at the end of the day, I expected some buyback here, and the pound, in the pound you can see that after immense sell-off, there is quick buying in the lower levels. You see there was a quick selling and buying, and now it is buying. So something is happening in this area. I'm not sure if it may be short covering something. You see this extreme volume and the price is going nowhere. That means there is some buying or say short covering. Those who had shorted their levels from here, they have covered, I think, their shorts here. This is what I'm thinking. But anyways, now 1.2101 is the resistance, 1.2009 is the support for the Australian for the Great Britain pound. For the Australian dollar, this small channel has been broken to the downside. Now I'll say 0.6271 is exposed, and if the price trades below that, then 0.6169 will be exposed in this market. Nothing much on this. USD JPY very bullish, but suddenly after Jolt's opening there was a huge sell-off. I don't know why, what was the reason, but the price went down almost 200 points from where it was trading, like 150.16 to 147.24. So this is like 300 points it served to the downside. This is not less, approximately 300 points. So this is huge for the USD/JPY for an intraday thing, and this has broken this low. So that means the price, we should be looking for now a lower high in this market. Okay, otherwise there is nothing much to talk about. So I'll now bring support to this point and the resistance to this high. That's all. USD CAD, we have seen a higher high, and this looks like a inverse head and shoulder here, and this head and shoulder seems to be broken, and now we are looking for the price to come back to the previous broken levels, where it should act as a, that level should act as a support like this. This should happen like this. This should be seen as a buying opportunity by you. So let's see if this happens or not. Right now, for me, this area 1.3694 is a crucial support for the price, and the resistance being 1.3807 in the USD CAD. USD CHF, this also is at the resistance zone. This is at the resistance zone 0.9228 or 2.9222 was the area of resistance from where the price is trying to reverse, I think, and it looks like it is reversing. The price right now is 0.9210, and I am expecting this area to hold as a resistance. You look at this bigger picture, okay, here you see this level has been a very good area of interest in the past, here and here also. And so if I am expecting this to act as a good resistance here, it should not be seen as a light thing. Now this 0.9090 is a higher low which the price has made before making this today's high. So if the price goes below that, then we will become sellers. Otherwise, if the price is not going below 0.9090, we are going to be buyers in this market for the time. I think the higher prices like 0.9340 and 9439 is not achieved in this market. All right. Silver, we can possibly have the lower targets now. 19.88 is exposed, the resistance being 21.29, but price has seen today an intraday high around this one, 21.39. So that becomes our value resistance now. Not yet, but if the price makes another low, then it will become a valid resistance. Now 19.88 will be the support. Gold, 1804 is exposed, the resistance being 1858 and the targets being 1804. Nothing much in this one, everything is going as per the plan. Here we had expected some buying around 89.87, and the price began its buying at the low of 89.51. Right now the price is trading at 91.11 and made an intraday high of 91.53. Although it seems like the price is breaking here, but let me remind you that this level was a very important resistance in the past. The price was able to clear this resistance, has come back to this area now to test it as a fresh support, I think. So this is what my trajectory looks like. 99.53 is what I am expecting. Before that, 95.92 may act as a good resistance in the coming time. Okay, and this 89.28, this area should hold as a support, and I expect this to hold as a support tomorrow and day after also. Bitcoin, a little bit here and there, nothing much. There is a possibility of buying back again, but doesn't look like it is going to be today. So 28,552 is the resistance, 24,889 is the support for the Bitcoin. Similar is the case for Ethereum. It has not gone below the low of yesterday. It has not gone higher than the high of yesterday. So it is just consolidating before making any fresh move. On the downside, 1529 is the support. On the upside, I think 1750 is the resistance. Euro against the Australian dollar is going good, at least today. Australian dollar is very weak. That's why these four green candles you can see here, despite the euro is falling. 1.6651 is the crucial resistance from where we are expecting a sell off. Otherwise, if the price clears off this area, then 1.6651 may start acting as a good support like this. If something like this happen, then this will start acting like a good support, because this has been a very good area of interest. You can see here in the past, here, here, and here. So these four touches are suggesting that this area is very important area of interest. Audi New Zealand, a quick sell off is possible here to the target of 1.0559, or maybe there will be a pullback to this area before the sell off. Right now 1.0718 is the crucial resistance and 1.0559 is the crucial support. GBP/AUD, a lot of buying today because of the sell off in the Australian dollar, and it has gone beyond the recent swing high that the price had made before making this low. So now this is an indication that the pound is stronger than the Australian dollar, and expect 1.9129 to act as a good support once the price starts going towards 1.9285 and 1.9463 also in the coming time. USA 30, this is Dow Jones. We are expecting lower lows in this one here. Right now the price is trading at 33069. All right. So yes, a lot of more down move is possible here with the target of 32634 for me, and upside resistance is 33902, guys. Nothing much. What about the Canadian dollar? Well, we were expecting it to act as a good support, but no, there is a even sell off, and now this area of support which we were expecting to act as a support, this is acting as a resistance, and 0.6606 is again exposed in this market. On the upside, resistance being, I think, this area 0.6749, and support being 0.6606, and not exactly this, but these highs that the price is seeing. GBP CAD, well, the pound has been doing good from the few days, like 2-3 days in the past, but this has still stuck between this crucial resistance. This is a crucial resistance zone which I have carved on my charts. This is the low which the price, I think, is trying to respect here, and this range of 1.6537 to 1.6588 is very crucial, and the price has stuck today between this range. Going back below to this area will lead the price to go even further down towards 1.6238, but if it goes beyond to the upside 1.6588, then 1.6810 will be exposed in this market. USA Tech is also going down just like the Dow Jones. The targets on the downside is 14,428 and resistance on the upside is 14,905. AUD/JPY today a huge sell off because of the fall in the Australian dollar. Any rise in this now should be seen as a selling opportunity, so you can expect something like this now. Something like this. Something like this. Let's see how the things unfold in the future. But right now, if you ask me, 94.53 is the resistance, and the support may be now given by this line which has just gone down. Euro GBP, nothing much as a move. This looks like a bearish pin bar, but it is not at a resistance, so I will not consider it. So my cross here is suggesting that do not trade this market, so stay away from this market till now. GBP/JPY, there was a sudden sell off today. There was a huge sell off today. A lot of sell off. See, 181 to 177. So this is like almost 400 points of move. You can say this was a liquidity crunch or something. So this is 330 points of move. This is huge move in a quick time. I don't know why, what was the reason, but thereafter this is just consolidation. Price is going nowhere, so I'm switching it to daily to show you what is possible next. So some of my friends who are looking for buying this market here, I told them that look for buying only above this falling channel. So once the price goes beyond this channel, then you should be looking for buying. Otherwise, do not look for any buy. Or if you can let the price go down to 176.42, maybe that will be a good area to go and open a buy position. Right now, this is not a buying market, so stay away from this market. Guys, I don't see any questions in the chat box. If you still have questions, you can ask me in the chat box provided. Otherwise, I will be just ending up this webinar because I'm done with today's levels. All right, I hope you know about the support and the resistance levels, or I will say in the other words, key levels of resistance and support. Just keep in mind, please risk only less than 1% of your capital on any single trade and look for a potential profit of 3 times whatever risk you are taking. With this note, I shall end this live stream. Please press the like button if you find this video useful for you. You can leave your suggestions in the comment section, and please consider subscribing to this channel for more such webinars. We are doing it every day at this time, and have a good day. Thank you very much for watching. You can also put alarms for this webinar if you want to join tomorrow. Bye bye, take care, good night.